Santa Fe is in the mountains of Santiago. Santiago is like halfway between Panama City and here. This is like a natural jacuzzi. It's like a slide that you can, it's very fun if you are into swimming and sliding in the river. And this place is just surrounded by huge stones naturally, and it's like a perfect round pool over there. So Santa Fe is a town where that is my favorite town for waterfalls, and it has over 30 waterfalls around town. If you ask people from Santa Fe, they tell you, oh, there are waterfalls. I don't know why, but they never go. They just go to the river and swim a little bit, but they don't hike to the waterfall. There are waterfalls that you can hike 15 minutes and you arrive to a beautiful one, and there are waterfalls that it can be a 9-hour hike. So it's a one for everybody, and they all have beautiful places. And the best thing, as in Fe de Veraguas, there is no one there. Just beautiful hidden places, and you don't see people there. This is just a scene of in one of the hikes that I was doing through the river. Sometimes you have to hike through the jungle to arrive to the waterfalls. So this is a huge drop. Maybe you don't see it from the perspective. I climb from the side, and then the waterfall falls here and then twists to the left and then falls to, and the river continues. In the path to get to that waterfall, there are some stones with Indian inscriptions, ancient Indian inscriptions. I don't think anybody has been there and identified them. I'm not expert in that field, but I've seen them. I've seen them many times. So the next one is one of my favorite frogs that you find in the Santa Fe area. This is the dark poison frog family, because the dark poison frog has many representatives or many species. This is the one called Dendrobates auratus. Basically, it is poisonous, but it cannot harm you. And this is something interesting about the frogs. The amphibians do not have claws nor teeth, so they cannot put the poison into your blood, as reptilians, snakes, do. So the only danger is if you eat them. So I don't think you are in danger by this frog. They don't mean any danger to you, unless maybe you grab them, and I grab them a lot of time. This particular species is not that poisonous, but within the dark poison family there is very powerful ones, and they are called dark poison because the indigenous populations near the Colombian border, they get the poison from the frog and they put it in their darks, and they hunt with that. And then, because the animal has the poison in their system, they have to properly heat the animal in the fire to dissolve the poison molecule so they can eat the animal. But they know how to do it. They have been doing that since before Columbus arrived here. So this is a very beautiful frog. I actually breed them, and it represents no harm. I have to give this conference to my wife for her to allow me to get the frogs in the house, but now it's okay. This is a beautiful red-eyed tree frog. I took that picture in Santa Fe. Remember, I'm in Santa Fe, the waterfall, but I do night hikes to try to find just nocturnal fauna. This is a beautiful frog. It's present all over, nothing poisonous, and, well, she was posing for me, but on the sides, and you cannot see the sides here, it has bars, yellow and blue. So if you combine the orange legs with the bright green, with the red eyes, with the yellow and blue, it's like a carnival frog. It's just an amazing, and this is one of the most colorful frogs that we have in this country. It's nocturnal. So then this is just another side of, I have like 5 small waterfalls here. We have to hike on the side of that to get to the larger waterfalls that I'm going to show you next. That is called the Deer's, like the Deer's, yeah, the Deer's waterfall. Because I haven't seen a deer there, but they say they used to be, and they name it after the deer. This is just beautiful. Down here, there is a pond that you can swim. And that waterfall is only 15-minute hike after a 1-hour 4x4 of the mountains. But the 15-minute hike is pretty easy. And I have never seen anyone there, and I've been coming there since before the year 2000. It's just beautiful and, as I call it, private. This is another amazing place. This is after the Deer's Waterfall, and this doesn't even have a name. And this is like a cave. And on the bottom, and there's a pond, and on the bottom of the cave, a waterfall falls. I don't know how to describe this. I don't know if you see it right in the picture, but this is like a roof here. So if it rains, you're standing in the pond and you don't get wet, and it's just like a handmade place. I don't know how else to describe it. It's really beautiful, and that is another of my favorite waterfalls in Santa Fe. Sunsets are just beautiful, and when we have clear skies in Santa Fe, I take my customers off El Tute hill. That's the name of the hill and the name of the coffee they produce there. But of course, Boquete coffee is way better, I know that. And my customers just enjoy the view, and I give them some privacy. This was a couple their honeymoon, so I just went away and let them enjoy the view and they saw the beautiful sunset. This is another view of the sunset from the Cerro Tute in Santa Fe.